Welcome to the Pinnacle interview today. I'll be interviewing Caden and Zen from the Titan team Pinnacle. So first off, you secured the 1 seed, right? Was there any relief there, or did you already know that you had the 1 seed?
Nah, we were.
You already had that. You already had it down.
Yeah. I mean, like, for God's sake, we beat like teams with a rival sub. So, yeah. I mean,
I feel like
I
maybe
didn't really see a problem at all.
I feel like the only time there were doubts were maybe in the beginning of the season when we were still getting chemistry down. But I mean, after the beginning, it became pretty clear to us.
It's come to the point where it depends how much we care about the game. Like, if we want to win it or to lose it. Like, if we want to win, we'll win. If we fucking just chill out, we don't really care as much. I don't know. It'll be a little closer of a series, but.
Speaking of if you care or not, we haven't really been able to listen to your comms at all. What's that? I've heard you talk about it a little bit before, but I want you to put it out here.
I think Pinnacle comms are very fun, especially when we're winning. It's a lot of troll comms. We just like to have fun, honestly. The only time we really get like super serious comms is when we're playing a really good team and we're down. But besides that, we're pretty much having fun in comms.
Yeah, the first game comms is usually just us fucking around and having a good time, like hello or some shit like that. you know what I'm saying? Me and Zin, we're tag team.
Did that have to do anything with the Blizzard series as of recent?
No, I mean, the Blizzard series, I don't know. We were all probably just worn out. It sounded, the comms were kind of dead at that point. When we're not having fun and we're just like chilling, the comms tend to die out a tiny bit. But though that day I was worn out of my fucking mind because I just got back from work and shit like that. But I don't know about Luca and Zin here. It just felt like an off day,
Yeah, for me, I'd say it also felt like an off day. My comms are off. I felt like I wasn't really playing well. I mean, I wasn't playing that bad. I just had whiffs in key plays that costed us goals. And I mean, I do give respect to Blizzard because they're a good team. They've gotten a lot better since the beginning of the season, and that's really, I guess, the only team we'd have to worry about.
Let's say they're a top 3 team, definitely.
Yeah.
Behind Grandmasters, I'd say.
Say Grandmasters?
100%. I think Grandmasters are better than Lions, in my opinion. We've never had a problem with Lions, ever.
That's my other question. I was going to ask what teams you're looking out for going to playoffs, and how would you rank them?
I would, oh god, okay. Here's how I would rank the teams. I would rank Pinnacle, number 1. I would rank probably Grandmasters 2 if they make playoffs, which I don't think they make playoffs anyways. So I would say Gravity or Lions or the 2 and 3 spot. And then no, Blizzard's that 2 spot, then Lions and Gravity. Then I'd say Reapers or Dragons, because Dragons, I haven't seen anything good from them. Last time we played Dragons, it was a fucking
honestly,
it was awful. It was a fucking massacre.
I'm not even gonna lie. The only team that I'm paying attention to is that Blizzard team. Besides them, I really don't even know rosters. We literally just played the game and I just forgot about them. It's like
we've beaten every team in the league at this point. Pretty fair. I mean, half the games we've had our sub in. So, I mean, and when we've had our sub out in our actual top 3, it hasn't really been close for any teams. So the only team I would say we'd be worried about is Blizzard, but as the rumors go around, Blizzard's not going to be able to have their starting 3 in playoffs. So I guess the next team would be... I don't know. I don't know. Lions, Divergent. I don't know. We beat fucking
somebody's
Divergence. We haven't really seen Divergent yet.
Every other team's
Divergent
8 and 5 or something like that. So I mean, it's really hard to call. It's like very packed with the rest of the conference.
I mean, yeah, we beat Gravity with a rival sub. We swept Lions both times. Reapers, I mean, that was a close series, but we also had our sub. Yeah, I don't see any other team doing anything. So I would say top 3 is definitely Blizzard and Diversion. Definitely the teams to look out for in the playoffs. If they were to have their starting rosters.
Yeah, so you all have the 1 seed going to the playoffs already. Are you gonna? So you have about 2 weeks until you play from the regular season to the playoffs. Are you gonna do anything during those 2 weeks, like at all?
No, probably not.
I'll be maybe a scrim or two the week of, but besides that,
we don't really practice anything.
Yeah, I mean, we all play like the game like by ourselves. I think besides Luca's the only one that really like just
doesn't even play the game.
He's on.
Yeah, and he's still fucking insane somehow.
Me and Zin, we've been debating doing 6 mans together, but I mean, other than that, it's not really a priority for us right now. I mean, we're confident as is. So if we were to mix in some fucking scrims and actually get better chemistry, I don't, I don't know. It's just honestly, in our opinion, it's a waste of time. Because probably 3 of the top players in Titan, in my opinion. And as long as we, if we have a really really bad series when we're not on our off days and just have a bunch of, conflicts and shit. I mean, that's when you can start to look at us like actually working on shit. But we haven't really had any problems. So, I mean, I wouldn't say we're going to do much between the 2 weeks in playoffs.
I think I have a question here specifically for Caden. How underrated do you think Zen is for Pinnacle?
Oh. I mean, it's a hard question because, like, a lot of the newer players, they don't even consider Zen in the top 20. That is disrespectful in my opinion, because Zen's a solid 1900 player until he stopped playing the game as much, well, ranked at least. I think Zen's one of those top underrated players. That's why I picked him up, because I've known him for so long. He's a 2-time high school champion,
That's true?
Yep.
Yeah,
with K Frost and Patty. I watched him do that. No, Corrosive. Yeah, my bad. I watched him during that, and I know he's decent, so I picked him up. I would say him, Beige, and who the fuck who's on Blizzard that I thought was underrated? Who was it? Soars, yeah.
Yeah, Soars.
Really those are the top 3 underrated players in my opinion. Soars has been getting a lot of credit lately, but Zin hasn't been getting that credit either. So I think Zin is a really underrated player, in my opinion.
Speaking of Zen and that playstyle, do you think how different, like, what do you do differently from other teams, like playstyle wise, that you're so dominant?
I think just like the overwhelming amount of offensive pressure we put on a team, and even when we're off that pressure, like the defense, the way we break out, it's like I think our midfield control. When our midfield control is on, we're like easily, we could be a top team, like. We could be a top 32 team in the RLCS, I believe. Like when we're all on, I think it's fucking insane. Like I see Luca pass the ball to Caden, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know Caden was there. Sorry, excuse my language, but I didn't even know like Caden was there, and it's just like 1-2 bang in the goal. Honestly, I'm really fucking glad to be teaming with Luca and Caden, both really good players. They've helped me with my mental a lot because. As Caden said, I took a pretty long break from Rocket League. Just wasn't there mentally, and I felt pretty burnt. But to come back and have 2 boys like them really lifts you off your feet.
Yeah, you kind of talked about it there as well. You talked about you could be like top 32 in RLCS. And that'll lead me to the final question. Y'all think you got the chip in the bag?
Yeah. I mean, only series we've lost, it's just like, nah. I mean, we've never really felt like we could lose in this league if we're on point, ever. I think we're probably the most confident team in Nemesis right now. But it all comes down to our midfield pressure, I'd say.
I think that also
if our midfield's dominant, then it's over.
think that also plays a big role in like our gameplay, like our confidence. I think it's a really big thing that some teams do lack. Like our ability to just like fucking literally troll through a series and still be like, we're actually so much better than these guys. I think it really helps us, elevates us. I think Chip is in the bag. I think it's done.
100%.